pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4.
What's up, guys?
Richard
Gamer 997 here. Welcome back to the show 21. If you guys enjoyed this video, it would be really appreciated if you drop a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Let's play the show 21.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Lifted in the air to center.
Peraza is in fucking AAA. That's crazy.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Peraza
so it's no
second.
runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. So now here is Richard O'Neill as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First delivery to him. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now here is Will Toffey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-1 pitch, lifted in the air to center field. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
What the hell? Oh yeah, they updated the game, so now we're showing all this crap
Stepping
again.
up is Richard O'Neill. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Last at bat? What? It's only the 4th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, dig. Go
But
hard.
that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece
Dynamic challenge is complete.
Took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So now the pitcher, Manuel Vizcaíno. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call.
Manuel Vizcaíno.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to
Stand
second.
up, right? Come on.
And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Jorge Padilla, grounded out in his last at bat. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 3 runs on only 2 hits. Next, here is Jose Peraza. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. O'Neill has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Throw it wild. Just throw it to the cutoff man and shit. Throw it a little extra hard.
Up next, Richard O'Neill. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Joseph will wait on it.
Popped it up. Shit.
And that's out number 2.
Syracuse.
Jose Peraza, and he's got to get on base any way he can with a possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. O'Neill is there, 2 gone.
Eat it. Cut it right there.
And now in the box, Richard O'Neill popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And now the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the
Hold
night.
on, right here, right here, right here.
And if you're wondering about who might be left on the bench to use in this situation, there's a look at him right there.
Your attention, please. Take hitting for your Iron Pig. Number 9, Travis.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, pop.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
4-2 the final score tonight. Lehigh Valley took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Manuel Vizcaíno hangs win number 11 on his line. Thomas Sapucki was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Sir Anthony Dominguez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a match. Ivan Nova will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip.
Next up, Michael Paez.
Batting second, the shortstop, Michael.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Khalil Lee comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Richard O'Neill as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matt, he's so difficult to hit from both sides of the plate, but his eyes light up when he's hitting left-handed against the righties out on the mound.
You sack a turd. That was a good swing, too.
Tracks now, and very quickly
popped it up.
gone.
It's crazy.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. High in the air out to center field.
You got it, you got it.
Yo, why is it
Is
showing
there,
that
and
shit
he has it
again?
for the first out.
update the game and it's showing on
Striding in is Richard O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Richard O'Neill.
Grounded up the first baseline.
early.
Foul ball
Way
here,
too early
0-1.
on that four seam.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And now, Caleb Joseph. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Caleb Joseph.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
The pitcher, number 33.
Lined hard to center field.
Icon.
O'Neill is right there, 1 down. Next up is Richard O'Neill. He bounced out last time up.
Richard O'Neill.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things
7
right.
game
Keeping that
hitting
front
streak.
shoulder tucked, staying
All right,
inside
the
the
hitting
ball,
streak
not trying
going.
to do too much.
On the ground, softly towards second. Barehanded at his knees. In time. Stepping in next, Jeff Mathis. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Yeah, Matty, with his speed, I don't think anyone saw a triple coming earlier. It was his first of the year.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Digging in will be Khalil Lee. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Khalil Lee.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Neill able to track it down for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Lehigh Valley took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ivan Nova earns his 8th victory of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Jared Eichhoff is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. A matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Syracuse Mets and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
Adonis Medina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around.
So now to the plate, Richard O'Neill. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in from the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags for second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Richard O'Neill. He flew out in his last debut.
Richard O'Neill.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
First delivery to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to
Yeah,
first.
that was a secondary thought of pitching. I'm too busy fucking.
So the next at bat will be Richard O'Neill, grounded out in his last at bat. Now the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
And there's ball 1. O'Neill at second with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2 and 1.
Here's the 2-1. Runner goes for third.
Slide.
Inside the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adonis Medina. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Excuse me.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men. Next to hit, Khalil Lee. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Hit in the air to center field. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the first out. So next to bat will be Jose Peraza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and
yeah, they did fix. No more of that hesitation, that double step.
Home half of the 8th, straight ahead.
Like you're playing basketball, you just run towards the ball now.
And
so that update fix. They probably fixed some shit in Diamond Road to the Show, but most likely he fixed a bunch of shit in Diamond Dynasty. Hopefully he fixed your progression.
Lying toward the gap in left center, and that's in there.
Find the ball.
I check that shit out.
When you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you can come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Listy becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bounce to first. He's got it. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cyrus Telshaw. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. O'Neill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
O'Neill's become a great center fielder now. I picked the right archetype for him. As a center fielder, you gotta be a speedster. No power, no contact. You're gonna be running quick and bunting balls. And the Mets put up a shit ton of runs. We're gonna take this L.
Ready now is Richard O'Neill. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in and they
take this
salvage
L.
at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end 5-1. Penn.
Guys, there have been plenty of players who can hit AAA pitching, and then they get to the big leagues, and they can't hit Uncle Charlie, and that's the end of it. I mean, there's plenty of guys, there's a litany of them in the history of the sport. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, he's playing well. I'll grant you that. A nice job. I like what I see. But the pitchers have not adapted to him yet, and when they do and find some weak spots, he's going to have to readjust back.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the triple. Richard O'Neill. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a step on first for the out. Ready to go for the
Why are we
last
playing
half of the
damn
inning.
Syracuse
And
Mets
standing
again?
in,
I
the
don't know.
outfielder, Malik Smith.
I think this is the 3rd time playing them, I think.
Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder.
Oh, you
Get to
bitch.
it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Two out, runner in scoring position at second. And into bat next, it'll be Brendan Drury. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And no one can get there as it falls. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job. Next to dig in, Richard O'Neill. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Smith. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you
Come
call
on,
your buddies
Listy.
and send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Skied into straightaway right.
Go back, stupid.
Number 1. Hold up, right here. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I'll let go.
Now to bat, Mickey Moniak. Potential tying run for him at third base. There goes the runner. Softly on a line to third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. First base. So stepping in is Will Toffee. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do.
Now at the plate, Richard O'Neill singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now
That
he gets to
glitch
get
is
back
still
into
there,
the
though.
zone,
They
work on
didn't
his
fix
craft,
that
and try and
glitch.
drive something in the gap. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cyrus Telshaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good stuff.
Your attention, please. Now coming in the 10th pitch. Francisco Alvarez.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. Into the box, Malik Smith. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. So next to hit is Richard O'Neill. Grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round hard, you're scoring.
Rogers is on his way home. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Now it'll be Austin Listy, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty.
0 for 3, right? You pitch around him, shit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. throw on the first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the...
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 final tally. The Syracuse Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Reed Foley earned his 9th win of the year. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game. It's baseball. It's the show. Now to the plate, Richard O'Neill. And he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Even if it was a perfect hit, it probably would have went to center field.
Next, it'll
The swing,
be
they didn't
Jeremy
fix
Vasquez.
it, but
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his
guess
only
that'll
trip
be
to
in
the
the
plate
next
so far.
patch.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So now into the box is Richard O'Neill. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field.
Really? That shouldn't go.
There now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
That's bullshit.
Now at the plate, here is Quinn Brody. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate is Richard O'Neill. Flew out last time up. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the
fuck? Bro, that's crazy.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that means Caleb Joseph will stride into the batter's box next. High in the air out to center field.
Relay, here we go. Hit me right here.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now coming into the pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Stepping in once again is Richard O'Neill. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Swing and a liner. A leaping drive, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Why the fuck did he get up and not stay on the bag? What the fuck?
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one sometimes.
They still got a lot of shit to fix. If I slide back to the fucking bag, you should get up and stay there. You shouldn't get up and run back to second.
At the AAA level, a lot of your teammates are guys who have been to the show already, and they can impart a lot of wisdom that can be really useful to a young player. I got to think you need to pay attention.
Oh, yeah, it happened all the time. I mean, I remember players coming down to
Well, guys,
AAA,
that's going to do it
and
for
they would tell
tonight.
stories of how
If you guys
things
enjoyed this
got done in the
video
big leagues,
and you love your girl to death and want to spend the rest of your life with her, make sure to drop a like on it.
What they do in the big leagues? What do they
If you love
think
your
they're like,
moms,
and, what's their approach?
gonna give her the best gift for Mother's Day, make sure to hit the subscribe button.
So, yeah, it was
Hit the
awesome to have
notification
those
bell
guys
so you
come down and kinda,
miss another
take us under
upload.
their wing.
And remember to stay safe. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and most important of all, be kind to each other. Have a wonderful night. Peace.